Right now, they want to make sure they can.
Boswell now to kick it. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll go with Woodhead to start the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA halftime report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Chiefs are having trouble slowing down the passing game. The Chargers have done great work in that area these last two games, and they'll just look to continue that in the second half. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Chargers with possession halfway through one. Ingram's on target, middle of the field. And nobody can stop them on this long touchdown. They go up by 6. Line up right at the 22-yard line. Dalton's completion is made out of the gun. And he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to their own 47-yard line. Chiefs would go on to kick a field goal. 1st and 10, Daniels got his mark near the sideline. And the play will come to an end after a gain of 25. Later on the drive, Daniels going to scramble and complete the pass. And ends up working for a touchdown. That takes the lead up to 9. So that'll bring...
Be taken to the back of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else. On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone is going out drops.
They were trying to get the connection with a former Buckeye, Braxton Miller. And that brings up 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense.
Danny Woodhead, it's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Danny Woodhead, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now San Diego getting set to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Daniel on 1st down. Looking for Brent, intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Joseph.
You got to know as a quarterback it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
They begin the drive with Woodhead. Takes to midfield, but no further by a pair of Chargers on the stop.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Woodhead. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So he runs it for 1 yard, then no gain. I don't know that you go back to that well here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't know that you do as well, but if you want to get the ball to him, if you want him to have it, maybe you get him into space and throw it to him.
From midfield here, Dalton. He's got time in the pocket. Great protection. Pat, it's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. 30 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there. When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
They'll run the option left, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And
does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues.
False start, offense.
They run again with Woodhead. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Danny Woodhead with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now San Diego getting set to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 1st down, Daniel. Complete left side, the tight end Rodgers. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Last week, as you get a look at some of the numbers, he just wasn't in the mix, almost like he was out of the game plan. We couldn't figure out why, but here, he's fully in the game plan.
I like what you just brought up because when we asked the coaches about that, it was a little sheepish in there, wasn't it? That's when they admitted, yeah, we kind of neglected him last week. We've got to find ways to get him the football, scheme to get him open because they know he's a big-time weapon, so they're going to have people out there to cover him. But sometimes you just have to do some things, show some different formations, get him isolated where he can be one-on-one. And in this game, they're getting that done.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. We're back now in KC. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Daniel throwing again. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.